In this corner, white trunks with a black stripe from Indianapolis at 175 pound, Marvin Johnson. His opponent from Philadelphia, also 175 pound, red trunks with a white stripe, Matt Franklin.
The belt for the North American Boxing Federation light heavyweight champion. And that title is now vacant as John Conte had been the light heavyweight champion, and it's kind of confusing as how Victor Galindez ended up winning the championship and vacating that title. It's sort of confusing to me. There's a lot of things that happen in boxing, Bob. Maybe you can enumerate on it.
What happened was that John Conte, of course, from England, was the world light heavyweight champion, and he was supposed to fight as well Angel Coelho in Monaco. And the fight was all set. 2 days before the fight, Conte decided that he didn't want to leave England and didn't want the fight. Now, this was a mandatory bout put across by the World Boxing Association that he had to fight this fight, so Conte refused to go and fight 2 days before the fight, so his title was stripped from him. So Victor Galindez, I guess, ended up in a match winning the title. He was the North American champion, and he ended up in a match with and became out the title, the world champion, and that vacated the North American title, which is now being fought for by Matt Franklin in the red trunks and Marvin Johnson in the white.
12 rounds for the North American Boxing Federation Light Heavyweight Championship. In white trunks from Indianapolis, Indiana, is Marvin Johnson. And in the red trunks, Matthew Franklin out of Philadelphia. Last time here on Prism against Johnny Townsend, Marvin Johnson was most unimpressive, although he did win in 10 rounds.
Johnson the puncher, but Matt Franklin the boxer.
Southpaw style of Marvin Johnson. Last out on April 22nd, KO Tom Bethea of Indianapolis.
And he really hit him. I mean, Bethea was hit from a punch that I think it took him 2 days to recover from.
Very impressive fight that was on national television. And the other bout we spoke about against Johnny Townsend here on Prism on February 21st, a winner in 10 rounds.
Another interesting side note to this bout here, the winner must defend its title within 90 days, or else they'll be stripped of the title of North American light heavyweight champion. So it's in a sense, it's almost like a elimination bout for the title. So even though the title will be awarded to the winner of this bout, 90 days in between now and 90 days from now, it must be defended against another one of the top contenders in that division.
Matt Franklin rated as one of the top 15 light heavyweights in the world. It's Marvin Johnson. Johnson rated number 4, if I'm not mistaken, by the WBA.
His record's only 15-0 with 12 KOs, but that's his professional record. He's had an awful lot of amateur bouts. Marvin Johnson was one of the best amateur fighters in his division in the country, or even in the world, for that matter. You can bet both fighters will be in the peak of condition for this bout.
15 seconds to go to the end of round 1 of a scheduled 12-rounder. Champ Chaney, the trainer of Marvin Johnson, step out of the ring. Marvin Johnson in the white trunks against Matthew Franklin. Southpaw style of Johnson. Matt Franklin Obviously the better boxer of the two, but the hitter, no question about that, is Marvin Johnson.
Johnson has that plotting style, but he likes to have a fighter come at him, and where he likes to counter as much as possible. He seems that as much as trouble that Franklin has had with that straight-ahead plotting style, then I think Johnson will really go to the attack and not wait like he usually does and have the encounter.
The thing about Marvin Johnson is he has only 15 professional fights, but he has had 65 wins as an amateur, 55 of those KOs. Oh, good uppercut there by Marvin Johnson, but Franklin keeps coming in. Scoring there against Marvin Johnson. Johnson backs away.
Good combination of Franklin.
Oh, good solid right there too, Bobby. Johnson keeps snapping back, or rather Franklin keeps snapping back Johnson's head every time he tries to throw a combination. Oh, good exchange. Marvin Johnson and Matt Franklin. Good uppercut.
He's coming through from the bottom. Coming upstairs, coming from underneath is Marvin Johnson, and I think he's bloodied Matt Franklin's nose a little bit. We're seeing lots of action here in round number 2. We're going into the closing seconds of the second round.
Boy, both fighters going toe-to-toe. 20 seconds to go in round number 2. Oh, solid combination there, but Franklin wasn't phased. Oh, that's the end of round 2. Franklin very happy with that one and puts his hands in the air. Ready for round 3, and the way the leather has been flying, highly unlikely it will make it through 12. Marvin Johnson, undefeated in 15 bouts, 12 of them by KO.
Oh, he took a left hook to the chin there, but then he scored with a good left-right combination to the body.
Oh, Johnson working away on Matt Franklin, who's in heavy trouble. Oh, and Franklin laughs at Marvin Johnson after he took 5 or 6 of his best pops.
Oh, he's coming from underneath Marvin Johnson, and
What a leather flying here. Trainers Nick and Joe Belfiore telling Franklin to back off a bit. Oh!
he has really come from underneath.
It's really popping here. Johnson going to the head of Matt Franklin, and Franklin, after taking a couple good shots, countering himself.
He is taking, Franklin has taken some excellent uppercuts from Johnson, and that has bloodied his nose.
Ozzie Sadler, the third man in the ring, has had to do absolutely nothing so far.
It was another good left uppercut. His left has been able to score better than the right lead he has.
And Franklin counters. Good right by Matt Franklin at the chin of Marvin Johnson.
Oh, good left hook by Johnson.
Another good left, Bob. That one got through. We can see it right here. 35 seconds to go in round 3. Franklin scored with a solid right, another right.
Boy, I'll tell you, when they said this is the dream match, the puncher versus the boxer, they weren't whistling when they said it, because this has been a very good bout so far, and we've only into round 3.
Franklin scoring, and then Johnson comes back.
Oh, the left.
I tell you, Coach, this is a tough one to score, and we're only into the 3rd round. That's it, the end of round 3. Oh, the fans love this one, Bobby.